So, hi everybody, I'm in a new location in my house. My name is Jacob Ferguson, obviously you knew that. So, first off, I want to say thank you to one of my subscribers for asking me to make this video. They had told me that they wanted to see me do a whether Jaida should have won her season of Drag Race. Now, I have a lot of opinions on this matter. To make a long story short, yes. But, to tell the long version, here we go. So, with the 13 queens in Season 12, I had thoughts about who was going to make it to the top, and who wasn't going to make it that far. Obviously, I equated it to Season 7, where each of them represented sort of a Season 7 character, a little bit. We had Gigi Good like Violet Chachki, Kennedy and Jaida, Heidi and, Widow and Jaden. Heidi, and I kind of equated her to more of a Chi-Chi Devane. So, in the beginning, I thought that Jaida wasn't going to make it that far. That she would be about halfway. And that Gigi was probably going to win because Rue would have chosen Gigi. But to my surprise, and to everybody else's who was looking at it, everybody seemed to be really, really strong in their seasons, in their challenges and stuff, and we got to see a lot more given than what we thought was going to be given. For instance, I had no idea that Dahlia Sin was going to be outed that early. I equated her to Aja on All Stars 3, about halfway through the competition being eliminated. I thought Rock'em Sakura was really cool, that she was going to go farther. I immediately did not think that Jackie and Aiden were going to ever break the top 11. And dumb old me thought Sherry Pie was going to win for a little bit of the time before I chalked it up to Gigi winning, but that she was going to be in the top 3. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. She made it to the top 4, but even then was disqualified, so her entire arc was trash. Out of everybody who ended up, I'd say the top 6, because there were sort of 12 contestants, not including Sherry Pie, anybody who made it in the top 6. So that means without Dahlia, Rock'em, Nikki, Aiden, Britta, or Jan, I feel like we're good. That would mean that it would be Widow. Wait, hold on. Dahlia, Rock'em, Nikki, Britta, Aiden, Britta. Yeah, okay, good. So, yeah, Widow, Heidi, Jackie, Crystal, Gigi, Jaida, all of them were really good. A few things. Number one is that Widow Von'Du won this first challenge, and Gigi Good was also in the top 2, as well as Jaida winning the second challenge, and Jaida was the only one in the top 2 because of, reasons. So, who else but Jaida to snatch this crown? Around after Madonna, I started falling more in love with Jaida and her looks. Um, Mostly because that's kind of where I started. But after Jan got eliminated, it was just a big moment of Jada's gonna win this. Or Gigi's gonna win this. Because Gigi. But then Gigi started to falter. And we started seeing Jaida get more and more comfortable in the race. Which was slowly going downhill for Gigi. Gigi was winning less and less challenges. She was kind of doubting herself. Even almost landed in the bottom two. If not for her track record, it would have definitely been hard for us to see Gigi succeed. I think this newfound confidence of Jada's is the reason she won. It wasn't that she had been doing well and then just did better. It was the fact that she was winning later in the competition, while Gigi, who had an amazing track record, was being more and more like stumbling blocks. Also, can we just talk about how the favoritism of Gigi and Crystal? Jackie did not win a single challenge because of Crystal and because of Gigi. Jaida did okay, but she wasn't as highly as favored, even though she won, as those two were. The Eldebarge references with Crystal and Gigi always winning or being in the top and things that I really didn't think she needed to be in the top in. For instance, Madonna. My top three were definitely Crystal, Jan, and Widow. Loved Gigi, she did amazing. She may have been the top four for me, but definitely not a winner. Obviously, it would either have been Jan or Widow for me, personally. The bottom three on that would have been Sherry, after hearing her performance in the soundtrack, because they didn't show it. I would have put her in the bottom with Heidi, and instead of Britta, I think it would have been Jackie. Britta's was just, it was good, and I don't understand why they put her in the bottom, but that's beside the point. To make a long story short, Jada's fumbling in the beginnings weren't enough to send her home, but as she grew, she got better and stronger, and I feel like she definitely was the one to beat. Also, if Gigi would have won, that would have just been like Aquaria winning. It's just like, saw it coming, you didn't really put a lot of thought into it. Jaida winning, now obviously, I had my doubts. With Jaida winning, I thought it was, especially since it was a live taping on the Zoom call, that it was in the middle of the Black Lives Matter incident, and I had a sneaking suspicion that that is why she was crowned. However, I'm glad she was crowned, and also I don't think that would have been a strong enough reason for her to be crowned. If we wanted to make a point by crowning somebody, that wouldn't have been the way to do it. I think it was mostly because she was really, really good. But there was always that suspicion of, was that because of the incidents that were leading up to the finale? I don't know. And I hope not, because, well, I like Jaida. And it would suck if Rue came back and said, yeah, the only reason that I put her that I gave her $100,000 was because of the Black Lives Matter incident. That wouldn't be fair to Gigi, Crystal, or even Jaida, to know that your career hasn't been validated by Rue because you were good, but because of incidents you had no control over. And can we also talk about, I know that Crystal had a lot of fans, But can we talk about how I even knew she wasn't going to win Drag Race? Yes, we had seen Evie win, with one challenge win, but she wasn't going to win Drag Race. I didn't want her to win Drag Race. Mostly because I thought it would be too much of, like, yes, she had the Bianca Del Rio complex, but she didn't have the Bianca Del Rio win energy, and I did not want her to win. I wanted either Gigi or Jaida to win. Gigi because Gigi had been doing good up until the final episodes, and Jaida because Jaida had been consistent up until her, like, second to last challenge. With all that being said, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.